And here we are. Welcome, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. I hope you got everything you wanted. And then some.
Echo.
That's tight.
First of all, I want to thank Hove, H-O-V, Aquatics. Became a member before the stream started, so shout out to him. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
We do.
We're starting early.
Isn't that amazing?
Because we want to.
Yeah.
We will not end early, but we will start early.
Yep. We were prepared today. What?
Oh, I see. Oh, that's all right.
Funny.
That's all right. I've lost chat here, as always.
The Nutcracker is good. The Nutcracker is the only thing I like. The only musical that I ever really went to was the Nutcracker, and it was really nice.
Really?
I was really young, so it was exciting for me because I got to dress up. And I remember we had an intermission, and I was like 7, and I was with my mom and my godmother, and I walk out, and I wanted to do one of the moves, and I kicked really hard, and my shoe flew off and almost hit somebody. It was really funny. Good times.
Well, I see she did lots of decorating. Yeah, she's been hard at work.
Yeah, you like it?
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I really outdid myself, didn't I?
Davo, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, and everyone else. We don't really have a topic today. Didn't plan anything.
Off the cuff.
We didn't even talk about it pre-stream. Normally, we talk about what we're going to talk about, but we did not talk about what we were going to talk about.
No, we did not.
So I guess just general Q&A, whatever you guys want to talk about.
What you
we
got?
Can talk about.
Did anybody get fish for Christmas?
Yeah, what kind of fish stuff?
Or tanks or anything fish related? Merry Christmas,
we got nothing fish related.
No, isn't that weird? We did not.
Nothing.
I guess it's not that weird because we have fish related things coming in almost daily. So
audio and video good. Thank you so much, Dave.
Nice. Always good to hear.
A+, amazing.
God, I love an A+. I always have. Thanks for that. It's been a while since I've gotten one.
Curtis, what's up, buddy? Joe Campbell, haven't seen you in a while, I don't think.
Merry Christmas.
So, that's how exciting we are. No fish-related stuff for Christmas.
Nothing. Nada. Good stuff, just not fish-related stuff. But like I said, we get a lot of fish-related stuff.
You know what I got last year for Christmas?
What did you get?
My Corridoras Robinier.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I've now had those for over a year.
It's an excellent gift.
Very good gift.
Yes.
Santa did well.
Santa knows. Lumpy dog.
Well, we want to know what you guys got.
Yeah, what everybody get. It doesn't have to be fish related.
Usually, in the month of December, I see videos like top 10 gifts for Fishkeepers, and I didn't see any of that stuff this year.
This is a weird year, I feel like.
I don't know, maybe I wasn't looking, or maybe YouTube's not feeding me that stuff, but I feel like every year those are, and I think about doing one every year. I don't think I ever have, but I still think about it.
Yeah. It is a good thing to do. I think it's hard for people, because I know a lot of people in my life always wanted to buy me, fish-related things, and a lot of the time I was just like, please don't. And it was only because they really didn't know.
Because they would just go to Petco or PetSmart and buy, some random rock decoration.
Here's some colorful thing you'll never use.
With pink plants on it.
When I tried to explain to people that I kept real plants and rocks in my tank, I don't know if they understood, and so I always just kind of erred on the side of caution and said, please don't give me anything fish-related. But if there was a more comprehensive guide, maybe, for people that you could direct them to, it would be helpful.
Nothing fish related, but I got a $100 gift card and may use it to buy some fish.
That's nice. Just a regular old like Visa or something, so you can buy anything. That's the best.
I do want to give a shout out to the people 2 weeks ago that won all the gift cards, and for the ones that used my affiliate link with those gift cards. Thank you so much.
That is very nice.
That was very nice. Not a lot of videos this year for some reason. Yeah, well, there was no Fish Fam Christmas this year, and just not a lot of videos in general. But you know what? Those videos are only good for affiliate sales anyways. People are like, they're always biased, right? It's not like, here's top 10 things to give fish tubers or fish keepers.
It's usually some product related and it's specific to the products that they push or whatever, and it's just not helpful. And I mean, like, it would be helpful to almost have it done like categorically, where you had, okay, if you wanted to buy like fish food for somebody, if you wanted to buy a filter or like different things, because there's so many, like, I think people just want to know how to buy live animals, and a lot of the time it's like, no, don't do that at all.
My daughter gifted me a nice 6-piece set of aquascaping tools.
That's cool. I like that. That's a good gift for somebody who's into aquascaping.
Of course, that makes me wonder, is fish keeping like on a downtrend on YouTube? Are there less?
That's a good question.
It never seems like it, because there's always seems like there's a billion new channels. But I don't see as much anymore, and maybe just the algorithm has changed. I'm not sure.
I don't know if like, I know there was a huge surge in fish keeping again during COVID, because like people obviously needed something to do inside that they could do at home, and so it was like really popular again. And yeah, I think it was good for the hobby. Obviously, it was a big influx of like money and interest, but I don't know if maybe it's waning now, or if like you said, it could be a multitude of things. But yeah, I don't feel like it's, I don't know. I kind of agree with that.
Curtis Schindler with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Lumpy Dog says we had 2 great family meals. I can't wait for our dinner tonight. And I got a really good breakfast. So by the time this day is over, I will have 2 great meals.
Yes.
Got a few shirts too. Another good year. Yeah, I got this. I actually got this shirt for Christmas.
I love it. I know what I'm wearing I got for Christmas. We've got all kinds of fun Christmas stuff that we're wearing. I love that. That's like the best part of Christmas, is like how many things that are new can we put on? Like what's going to work together. It's great.
Where are you guys? We're just at home.
Yeah.
Just hanging out at home.
At the casa, chilling.
Wish I got some fishy stuff. I got socks and a pillow. Hey, I got socks too, and I'm very excited.
Socks are awesome. I don't ever buy myself socks, so I love Christmas time when I get socks from people.
I'm wearing new socks right now.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yep.
They're green.
They're green. They're camo.
They're
of
green
course.
and brown.
They're camo like his sweater. They're just different, or sweatshirt, or whatever you want to call that. I don't even know what you call that thing.
It's not really camo because there's no green in it.
It's camo.
It's like desert.
It's camo-esque.
It's abstract.
It's abstract camo. Yeah, I would agree with that too.
There are definitely plenty of people who think they can get rich quickly making YouTube videos. Yeah, that's always been the case, though.
Yeah, and I think they learn really quick that that's not going to work usually.
I'll never forget the time that I saw one of these channels do a GoFundMe for a hang-on back filter.
Are you for real?
Yes.
That's so embarrassing to me that I can't even think about it. I don't even want to, like, I'd rather, like, lay down in the street. No. Thanks. Sorry.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. That's mortifying. So that's mortifying. This is my nightmare.
Oh, it's a feet video now. Yeah, you weird feet freaks.
Oh, wow. You just upped the ante.
You weird
there.
foot fetish people.
Yeah, people are you're going to get a lot
Don't
of
get
views
too excited,
on
Matt.
this.
Oh, hey, it brings in the super chat.
I was going to say, leave your foot up. Just like prop it up. I don't care. We're not above that.
Feet.
We're not above
I just wanted to show
stuff.
off my sweet socks.
Yeah, they are pretty sweet, though.
They're comfy.
They are very cool socks.
Thank you, Liquid Zoo, for the $2
Thank
super
you.
chat. Super appreciate it.
Fuzzy socks and an expensive pillow with a hole for your arm. Oh, I've seen those, actually, because I'm a side sleeper, and sometimes I sleep on my face. So, yeah. Yeah.
I got a car battery for Christmas.
I almost...
You almost got one for Christmas.
I did get one, but he didn't. Luckily, he decided
I didn't make her wait till Christmas.
Yeah,
though.
he just gave it to me, so that was cool. Yeah, that's funny.
I got a new belt and some sweet old school Reebok sneakers. Where are my sweet shoes? Hand me. Can you reach my shoes?
Oh, yeah.
I got some new shoes for Christmas, and they are the best shoes I've ever
They
owned
are.
in
They're
my
really
life.
cool shoes. They're a cool color. Look at that. God, it's so annoying.
I mean, the box just That's how cool the box is. I mean, look how awesome that box is.
It's pretty sweet.
But
Oh, I was like, are you not going to show them the shoes?
these are the most comfortable shoes.
Sweet.
These things, if you've never owned a Hoka brand, I never have. This is my first time.
First Hokas.
It's literally like walking on a pillow.
Yeah.
You're walking on a cloud. You float. And for someone as big as me, it's really hard to make me float. And these do.
Jesus. All right.
I'm 6'1", 280, dude.
Okay.
For me to find comfy shoes, I don't know why I just called you dude, but
Well, because I say dude. Probably because you're around me too much, because I
yeah.
say dude 9,000 times a day.
calm down, dude. But they are absolutely
What's up,
amazing. And I tried to wear them the other day, and I got in trouble. Just
It was pouring. Well, I don't know if it was pouring. It was rainy and wet, and he's like, "Oh, put new shoes on." I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like
I said, if I can't wear my shoes in the rain in Washington, I'm never gonna be able to wear.
Like, what I love is that everybody acts like it rains here all the time. It doesn't rain. all
Don't
the
let
time.
the secret out.
It rains all the time.
Once
It's
people figure out it
horrible.
doesn't rain here a lot, then
Well,
they
I
start
don't-
moving
so-
here more.
I've lived on the West Coast my whole life. Like, obviously, being in California, we used to go through Washington to get to Montana because we had a house in Montana, and like we had friends that lived in family friends that lived in Washington. So honestly, like I always knew it wasn't just raining all the time here. Come on, people! Like, you believe everything you hear? Like, come on.
I've had one okay dinner. My wife's uncle raves about how good of a cook he is. Always those people, but but in
He
reality,
underdelivers.
he's not. Yep.
God, I hate that. Like, I try and keep it sleeper because I'm a pretty good cook, but I don't like to say it unless somebody asks me to cook. And then I'll cook, and they're like, "Can you make that again?" And I'm like, "Ah, dang it. Yes, I can." But yeah, I always feel like
They got their
people are the
battery
big
early
deal.
too. Old battery died.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Same situation.
Happens
Paula says
during
Merry
your
Christmas.
battery.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas.
Got some more fish for Christmas. Can never have enough fish. Awesome.
Word. That is a true statement. You can never have enough.
Can I do a long update video on Corey Dora's Adolphoi? The fish guy. I don't even know if I have Corey Dora's Adolphoi to make that video with. I'm pretty sure they're duplicarious.
Oh, that situation.
So I don't have the means to right now. Like, I don't want to make a care video on a fish that's not even the fish that I'm doing the care video on.
You don't want to do that?
So I would have to look at, like, get them under a magnifying glass and see what they are, which I'm not really interested in doing that right now. I got too much stuff spawning already
Yeah.
to take on
It's
new
crazy
projects.
how many things spawned at one time, and now there's just babies everywhere. It's kind of how it goes, though, huh?
Mike says, my birthday was 2 weeks ago, and I got 2 new 10-gallon tanks for my breeding
Whoop, whoop.
projects. We picked up 5-gallon tanks for a breeding rack that will probably get built in the next couple years.
Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Fish guy, if there's something specific you want to know about Adolphoi Corys, this is the place to ask. We got a lot of experts in chat here. Merry Christmas, fish nerds.
Zen said her son playing online games, basically hours of dude. My mom got, because I'm a dude. I say dude all the time. I'm a dude. I say dude all
She's
the time.
not a dude.
I can confirm that's true. However, I do say it. I say it all the time. My mom used to get so angry at me, and she'd be like, "It's not dude, it's dudette," and I'm like, "Look, nothing is dude. Dudette is not a thing. Like, dude is the only way."
The old Adolphocarius. That's good.
Funny. I've never heard that joke.
And the only reason I'm where they came from, I have zero confidence in. So
That's always fun.
they sold them to me as Adolphoi, but it wouldn't be the first and probably won't be the last time I've got the wrong fish from them.
Oh, Caitlin got a wonky notification situation going on, which I feel like is probably our fault or something. I don't know.
Caitlin, weird. I wonder why I only got the 30-minute notification and not the going live notification. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. We started 15 minutes early, so we might have confused the notification system.
It was so shocked that we were starting early, I didn't even know what to do.
But I've been getting so many messages and comments that they never got a notification regardless. Like no one's getting notifications for some reason.
It's weird.
Which my channel's doing really well right now, so I don't know why it's not sending out notifications, but just think how much better the channel would be doing if it actually sent out notifications.
To keep you down. It's messed up. It's messed up.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes.
Yeah, everything I say is, hey, dude. It's hard. I used to do it in meetings all the time. I had to stop myself. It's my verbal crutch.
Yeah, because I'm always late. It's true. But this is 2 times in a row that we've been early. We were early last week, too.
Regina,
Chance.
that was extremely nice of you. Thank you so much. Merry
Do I
Christmas.
see pink?
Yes.
Regina
It's
Phalanges.
Regina.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Regina.
That's extremely thoughtful. What'd you get for Christmas, Regina? I want to hear
We got
about
$50.
it. I was going to say. Thank you, Regina. Oh, this almost makes me look like I'm not wearing anything. It's
You
weird.
need the Fish Fam Link app if you want to be sure and not miss Bob's notification. Now, so far, I have refused to download any fish-related app. I would say that's what's replaced. There's so many apps coming out now.
Yeah, there's a lot
I'm
of
just
apps.
like, give it a break. I hate apps, but
They always
that's one I will
F
download
up.
for sure.
That's the problem. Is apps crash and do weird things, or they don't function properly, and it's so frustrating.
Merry Christmas to you too, Leslie.
Merry Christmas.
Uh-oh.
What? That's not good. Any advice in keeping corridors? Oh, that's okay. Wait, wasn't that already a question?
I accidentally messaged a guy about a 1977 Ford Pinto. He just messaged me back.
You would. That sounds very accurate.
It's a really sweet car.
I
What
bet
do
it
you want?
is.
It's the wagon with the dome window.
Oh
Like,
my
that's
God.
so
It's
awesome.
gonna blow up.
I don't care. Nope.
It's erroneous.
Okay, where are we at? I got distracted there for
Yeah,
a minute.
by the Pinto.
By a Ford Pinto. Now that I got a $50 super chat, I can afford a Pinto.
There's what your money is going towards, Regina. He's getting a Pinto.
Can you
Great.
guys comment on the Spot Cheek Cichlid? I'm not sure what that one is.
Oh, are you talking about the Geo? Is it the Tania Parias?
You got the laptop.
Hang on.
Google
Oh, I
that.
do. I do.
I would like to note for everyone who's been following along on the auto sinkless ordeal, she did get her auto sinkless. So thanks everyone for the
Victory!
$5 super chats for her autos. She got 'em.
This is a different. It's not a firemouth, but it's another Therichthys.
Therichthys.
Maculopenis. I do not. I did keep the another cousin of the firemouth, and it's the Orium cichlid, the Therichthys Orium, and they're really pretty. They're like a blue color, and they're a little less aggressive than some of the firemouths. But I've never kept that specific type, so I couldn't give you any real information on it. I don't. It's pretty. I do like variations of the firemouths, but I don't like firemouths, obviously. They're just not my favorite, so I wish I could be more helpful there.
So Elsfish Tank says, I'm getting a colony of Adolphoi from a club member. How do I know if they are fake? Well, I would like to point out once, you want them to be fake. You always want them to be duplicarious because duplicarious are more expensive. Now, I have the page saved that tells them how to tell the difference, but I don't remember how. You have to like count their scale, or there's something weird like that you have to count to know for sure. And I don't remember what it is because I looked like 2 months ago and I haven't really cared since. So not the answer you're looking for. Chances are, if you're getting them from a club member, they are legit. I did not get them from a breeder. I got them from a wholesaler. So they could really be anything. Who knows? Pintos do rock. And no, I'm not actually getting it. I got to get rid of my other 2 hoopties before I get another one.
Ugh,
It's starting to look like a used car dealership out here.
cars everywhere.
I love my hoopties. What do you want?
Yeah, well. Hey, I don't say anything. I say nothing.
Hey, you had fun driving around in the cop car.
They're all fun. It's nothing. We have all kinds of cars is the thing. There's
Curtis
so
Schindler,
many.
member for 50 friggin' months. Well,
Forever.
waiting for you to go live, I was watching this really sweet channel called Rust, Relics, and Revivals. Ever heard of it? That is my car channel. And I no longer even know the login for that. Because the login for that was tied to my Note 9 phone, and I don't even have that phone anymore. So
Gone.
I don't even remember the Gmail address I made for that channel.
That's always fun. And whenever they ask you, do you want to make a recovery, and you're like, nah, I don't need a recovery email, and then you're screwed.
Because I have like 5 YouTube channels.
Regina, the red line tetras are cool, but kinda look like overpriced glow light tetras. Really?
Oh, I could see that now.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe, I mean, you haven't had them all that long. Perhaps I don't know, and I know I'm not quite sure if they're adults or if how old they are, but maybe they'll get cooler. You know what I mean? Like maybe in a little more time. Just give them a little more time. Maybe they'll get cooler. I don't know. You never know.
They
with
look
that kind of
cool.
stuff.
Dan's Fish has a really good price on them right now, $12.99.
They're still super cool, and honestly, I like glow light tetras. I do like them, so I'm not mad at that look. Like I think it's a cool look. I generally don't like a ton of color on fish, which is odd, but I know that's generally what people do like. But I kind of like more subdued fish.
Zen Ginger says it's only a hoopty if it doesn't run. Oh, if it runs. Otherwise, it's just
A
art.
car that's dead.
Hey, all mine run. They just have to be jump started because I don't drive them enough.
Yeah.
I used to put solar battery tenders on them, but they all broke.
We take my car a lot just because I think it's like gas wise. Even though I think it probably is the most efficient gas wise, which it still isn't.
Chelsea, yeah, they are tiny. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd give them time then. They'll probably look a lot cooler when they get older. I was just saying when we got our, what are they, the wad eye, I was like, ugh. I mean, they were like no color. I mean, nothing. Like they were silver fish and we're like, cool.
Didn't even know if we got the right fish.
No, they were just like boring. And then I'd say probably 3 or 4 months in, I was like, okay. I'd go in there every now and then, and like a couple of them, probably the males, would look really good. And now just let me look at them now. They're ridiculous. So that's the only time I have patience in life is for fish and like animals. I have no patience ever, but I can be patient there.
117 watching on Christmas.
Hey.
Well, we took the poll last week, and
Yeah.
it was 80% said yes.
Overwhelmingly yes. So here we are. Oh, Merry Christmas from the UK.
My
Nice.
daughter took my grandson to see your Seahawks play yesterday. His first game, he loved it. That would have been a really fun game to go to.
They're not my Seahawks, but that's okay. I'm like they're his Seahawks. I'm a 49er fan.
Merry Christmas from the UK. Merry Christmas, Budget Pond Keeper. Rach says Merry Christmas, Bob. Screw you, apparently.
Whatever, man. I get it. It's fine.
Merry Christmas to everyone. Do hit the like button, though. That's all I ask. Just hit the like button.
Please.
I am, in the Christmas spirit, going to gift some memberships here pretty soon. I was going to do it last week, and then I was like, well, I should just wait.
Yeah. Xmas stuff,
More giveaways.
Ravens from left field. I'm just going to say, I think the 49ers got it this year. I think they got
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that can beat the 49ers.
I'm sorry. I mean, even if they weren't my team, they've always been my team.
They're the best.
Yeah, they're
the
unstoppable.
best
Look
this
at
year.
their team's so stacked. It's insane.
Well, they are unstoppable because they have lost 3 games. But
Okay.
Curtis, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Thank you, Curtis.
I think I watched that movie 6 times this month.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
and
Christmasing.
the second one 3 times, which is about the appropriate ratio that you should watch them.
I agree.
2 to 1.
I agree.
And we just watched Christmas Vacation again today. Well, I did. I had to get it in one more time.
I like that.
I wasn't planning on being here, but there's some sort of crud going through my household, so glad you
my
decided to
God.
stream. Well, welcome. Good to see you. Go Lions. The Lions have been a pleasant surprise. I always like seeing teams that have lost for like 30 years have a
The
winning season.
underdogs. I wish I was that nice. I just like to see my team win. They are, so whoop whoop. I won't even say it though. I don't say our mantra because it's so stupid.
Yeah, please don't.
I will not.
You'll get us banned.
Yeah, I will. Oh, well, yeah, I will. And I just wouldn't because it's so stupid.
It'll be a self ban too.
It's so, it's so stupid. I can't even stand it. So.
Ravens have the same record in a harder conference and division. I still don't think they're nearly as good. No offense. Like, they're a good team, but I don't know.
I don't think so this year, guys.
You just, like, and I'm not a 49ers fan, but all
Yeah.
you have to do is watch one game, and it's just like.
The thing about it is they're just like, they work so well together. The team, when I say they're you can have a million good players on a team means nothing, but when they work that well together and they just dominate.
Yeah, look at LeBron. That dude can't win, save his life, even if he stacks the teams.
You can put him anywhere and he can't do it. Like, he's tried so many times, he still can't make it happen.
What a loser.
Yeah, he's weak.
Matthew Vargas isn't here, so I can talk crap about him.
Oh, is that why we're being so over? Well, I mean, I couldn't stand the guy ever, so. Ever.
I don't even think he can read. Not like that's whatever, but I'm pretty sure he can't even read.
Here's the thing, and I'm not somebody who doesn't give credit where credit's due because I'm a Kings fan, and so if everybody knows, like, the Kings rivalry with the Lakers, I hated Kobe Bryant forever, but I respected him because he loved the game and he was so fun to watch.
Is this a Fish channel? I'm confused.
I love basketball. I could talk about basketball all day.
Like real basketball, not the current basketball.
Yeah, like real basketball.
Trying to, hence being from the room, spending time with my Fish fam instead of my extended fam.
I would choose that most times.
I'm from Baltimore, so I'm gonna. Oh, for sure. Like
Baltimore. No, you got it. Like, that's the thing. Like, if it's your team, that's why I'm a San Francisco. I'm from Sacramento in San Francisco. I grew up being I was a huge 49ers fan. Jerry Rice was like everything to me. So, it's nice to see him do well. Got a great coach.
Oh, here's a sad comment.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Bob. I posted my Tenga half-beak on your Facebook group, and you said you were getting your first half-beaks. How are they doing? They are all gone.
It wasn't quick either.
No.
It was really slow.
It was one, like, every month and a half.
It's weird.
It's not like they were jumping out. Like, they would just... And the only other thing in their tanks was Corridoras.
Yeah. It wasn't even close. I mean, there was no...
And a 20 tall.
Yeah.
There was floating plants. There was jungle val that went all the way to the top and over. So they were always under like one string of jungle val. It was really cool for like 6 months.
I watched them eat. Like, they were good.
Yeah, like they would eat anything.
Yeah.
So
they went after anything that hit the surface, like you would think, that type of fish would do, and they did. And
Fish Tank Barn, what's going on, buddy?
Thank you.
$10 super chat. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. I hope you had a great day.
I hope everybody had a great day. It's been a good day. It's been a mellow day, and I love a mellow day. That's a good thing.
No work today, except for this, but this isn't.
This isn't work. Yeah.
This is just hanging out with friends.
Yes, this is a good time. A good way to end the day, other than food, which we will be ending the day with food. So.
Not your typical Christmas feast, but...
I changed it up. I was going to do steaks, and I was like, you know what? We're having fried chicken. We're having fried chicken.
And I love fried chicken.
It's always good.
Is this a fish channel or a food channel?
Hey, fish are food. It's fine.
How about that hockey? Hey, I played a hockey for like 12 years, so state champion right here.
I just played basketball. That was all I was good at. That was the only thing I excelled at, so I just did that forever.
Know what I learned about Fish Tank Barn the other day? He's like #1 member at KG Tropicals.
Oh.
He's like #3 here.
Well, try harder. I'm just kidding. JK.
It may not have been #1, but it was close. I think he's number 3.
That's pretty good. Top 3.
Jamie's #1. Daryl Deemer is #2.
Daryl.
I can't. Actually, I think you're 4th, Mike.
Bumped out of that top 3. Oh, and Jeff said that was his experience with the Tenga half-beaks as well. That's unfortunate. See, I don't like to hear that because that makes me not want to do it again, Like, it wasn't an isolated thing. Maybe it's like a thing, and I don't want to... I hate to buy fish to watch them die. However, I have been tempted recently after watching some of Oliver Lucanus's videos about checkerboard cichlids. I want to try to keep them again and approach it differently, but I'm still a little nervous. I've killed too many, and I don't like to do that. I mean, I haven't, but I've had too many die on me, and I hate it.
I just mentioned it because it's a big deal supporting a channel that long. Oh, I still
yeah,
can't
man.
believe, like, look at all the...
That's a long time.
Look at all the Sasquatches in the chat right now. Zen Ginger, Fish Tank Barn,
Oh, and
Curtis
you
Schindler.
didn't you found out today that there is no 5-year.
Yeah, there's no 5-year badge yet, so you're stuck with the Sasquatch for a while.
Sorry, guys.
Is that time as a member? Yes, Caitlin, it is time as a member.
That's how long they've done. How long their time.
Now I'm curious.
Of what?
The official rank and roster. Hopefully it's going to start playing something.
Careful.
No autoplay, please.
That's always fun.
Studio.
Oh, I am like way.
I've looked this up like, I swear I look this up like at least once a month and I always forget. Jamie McDonald, Daryl Deemer, Mandolin, Mile High Plecos, and Fish Tank Barn. Well, you're in the top 5, Mike. You were short by 1 month. 61 months is the longest.
Regina's daughter is spending Christmas in Byron Bay, Australia. That's cool. Psh, down under. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Merry Christmas to you, Chevy Fish. If you're saying that to me, nope, I'm saying it to Jeff. All right, well, I'll still say Merry Christmas to you.
Don't you dare. That was not for you.
Fish Tank Barn says, I am high on Aquarium Co-op too. I don't really know what that means, but...
I think on probably their, what you were
Oh, I thought maybe he was smoking a little of their brine shrimp. I don't know. Hello and Merry Christmas to you too. At 33 months, so you have 15 more months to go. Shrimp are friends, not food. I think they're both.
Oh, I love shrimp. I'll eat those all day.
Yep.
All day. So good. I like most things that swim, though, to be fair. Like to eat.
I swim.
Careful. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
So anyways.
Yeah, moving on. 11 months behind. Oh, that's not too far.
So you know what I just realized? We're going to be streaming on January 1st.
Oh.
Because of Christmas is on a Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
New Year's
true.
is on a Monday.
True that, homie.
Those are fun streams, though. You get to talk about the year, and
Yeah.
you get to reflect on the year. You get to talk about what's to come in the new year.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to plan some stuff for that.
That should be a good time.
Stocking a new rainbow fish tank. What female to male ratio per species do you recommend? There's not really like a perfect recommended ratio. A lot of it is personal preference. Like I always try to go 1-to-1, 1 male, 1 female. There's people that like to do like 3 males to 1 female, and that's fine. The males will just spar with each other. They don't really harass the females, so you can have more males. But with rainbow fish, it really, from my experience, is really not. There's not like a perfect ratio unless you're breeding. But if it's just going into like a regular fish tank setup, it's not a big deal. Now, I wouldn't do like 10 males and 1 female. I wouldn't go that extreme. But you just want to... I just like to have a fair mix because you get the best natural behavior out of them.
What's up, Kenny?
Regina Phalanges, member for 39 months. So only 9 months to go then, not 15.
That's not far. It's less than a year.
Is it possible to be too hot for Medecas to breed? Yes. I think it gets to like 83 in my car hole.
Wait, what? What?
Oh, I think Sid's in Australia.
Oh.
Car hole,
Okay.
garage.
Okay. So I kept a lot of Medaka, and I noticed that like the ones that I kept in heated tanks, they'd spawn a lot, but like nothing would happen after that. Like it's like they wouldn't hatch. I don't know what the deal was. In cooler tanks, they still spawn, and the babies would like survive in there. So I don't know. It could be that like I'd say I wouldn't go much above like 78.
This is a really... Caitlin always has the best questions.
What is it?
Speaking of yearly reflection, what is your favorite fish? I already know what your answer is. You've both purchased this year. I'm going to answer for you, but it's going to be pikes, but go ahead and say it.
The pikes. I'm so annoyed.
I don't know what mine is. What's mine? What do I like glom on in there? I don't know.
You don't see. You're not a glommer like I am. I am such an obsessive freak about things. Like I sit and stare at those pikes like a crazy person. But you look at everything. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like one thing that you were really juiced on. You know what's funny is I feel like you wanted those jelly bean tetra for so long and didn't get them, and now we have them. Maybe that is like, but that's not like.
I don't remember seeing them when we were down there, so I didn't really like.
I don't remember seeing them either. I think they were on the small.
They were just inexpensive and new.
Yeah, and they don't look. And to be fair, they're small, so their color is not there yet. So you don't see like what you see in the pictures, you know.
Nancy B, member for 15 months. Merry Christmas, Chelsea. Congrats on your Christmas autos.
Thank you. I've got autos, folks.
Caitlin, member for 18 months. Wow, 61 month. I'm way behind. I wish you could like purchase like by months.
Yeah, that. That's so.
Can you? I mean, that would.
By the way, my autos are not in with my other auto, though. Of course, they're being quarantined just as a precaution, just in case.
Do you know if anyone has Zingu tetras?
Is that what hold on. I'm thinking of something, but I don't know if I'm thinking
can't think of anywhere offhand, but I don't look for them either, so I'm not sure. It's not really on my radar when I'm looking at retailers.
Can I type? No, apparently not.
Garage. La-di-da, Mr. Frenchman. I'm German, but...
My dad, when he said...
Comment allez-vous?
He really... Talk about glomming on to something.
I'm really wanting blueberry tetras now. They're so worth it.
Get them.
Just wait till we start spawning them.
Yeah, that's
well, don't wait to get them until we start spawning them, because I have no idea.
But like, just wait.
There's a long list of fish now in that room that need to be spawned.
True that.
And they're starting. I don't know why they're going in December, but
I don't even care.
Just wait till we hit the spring and all the loaches start going.
I don't even care. See, I stopped questioning things because I feel like everything that I hear either gets proven wrong or I find out other stuff. So I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. I'm down for whatever, you know?
Who farted? That's funny. Just moved cross town to a new house. My snails have been dying.
Uh-oh.
Could it be I have water softener? Could it be I have a water softener now? I wouldn't think so. Same substrate. It's been about 3 months. Okay, if it's been 3 months, so if it's a water softener issue, if you don't have enough minerals, your shells on your snails will turn white
and they'll start to
clear,
get holes in them.
And they'll start like chipping.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then yeah, you need more minerals, more specifically calcium. But otherwise, I wouldn't think that would be the case. So if you're seeing any like discoloration, white, chipping, things like that, then yeah, you need minerals in there.
I'm wondering if they're just dying though. I don't know. That could be.
Davo says, I need a few autos myself. I wonder if the wet spot has any.
I believe
I'm not sure, but I know Dan has some really nice ones.
Yeah, that's true.
That are location specific, which with autos, I get it. Probably not the biggest deal breaker in the world, but it's always neat to have wild caught with collection point fish. I don't know. For me, I think it's neat.
Yeah, that is true. And I mean, they're going to be healthy. They're going to be looking good. But yes, the wet spot does have
Mountaintop
autos.
Puffer Keeper, member for 1 month, says, tough to beat a group of pike. They even give puffer tanks a run for their money up here.
Those pikes are...
Should have bought more.
Thanks for taking all of the rest of them. No,
I know.
It's fine. I'm actually really thrilled that you did. But I'm obsessed with those pikes. They have better personality than any cichlid I've ever had. That's a big statement. I'm like thinking of it as I say. It's true. I have never had a cichlid that I liked the personality of more than these pikes. They're that cool.
They're like your best friends. They come to the front of the tank when you come in the room. They follow you around.
You move like this, they move like this. Like they look at you. They're looking at you like you're looking at them. And I just love that. Like they're sizing you. You're looking at each other. You're like, we're on the same level. I love fish like that. Very rare to find fish like that. And the zebra acara that is also in with the pikes, she's like that too. She stares into your soul. It's a little creepy. But that's why they're all in there together. They do well.
Xanadu says, wow, I'm such a noob. Only 3 years. Member for 36 months. Thank you so much. And thank you, amazing. Mountaintop Puffer Keeper, for the 1 month. I appreciate it.
That's amazing too.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, all you lurkers, I'm gonna give away 5 memberships, and it's based on participation. So if you just say something in chat, it can be like a letter or a word. It doesn't matter.
An emoji.
It'll give you better odds of winning if you care.
Word.
Otherwise, I don't really have anything else exciting to give away.
Yeah. But I mean, that's exciting, right? I think it's exciting.
Although we played hooky on today's member stream. We couldn't do both. We didn't have time to do a members and a public stream.
We've had some stuff going on.
Suck it, members.
Kenny said Oscars are hard to beat as far as here's the thing. I am not a hater of Oscars. Obviously, I hate how they're kept most of the time, like a lot of people. Oscars have wonderful personalities. I've known many Oscars that I thought were very cool. There was a place called Lumberjack in Sacramento, and they had a huge fish tank with an Oscar that they used to let me feed roaches to, and that was the first, and I loved it, and it was very interactive and very fun. And so I don't hate Oscars. I
don't hate Oscars.
No, I know he doesn't
hate
either.
albino Oscars,
Yeah.
but
Caitlin.
Hate's pretty strong. It's just a fish I would never keep.
Caitlin wants to know if I like the pikes more than the Congos. I do. I do, just because
it's for different reasons.
It's for different I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just that they're so tenacious, and they just are always I can't find anything that I like more. I really don't think I ever will. I think they're my favorite fish. I think I just made that decision right now. They are my very favorite, because I'm obsessed with them. I go in there and I just stare at them. I have 800 videos of them that I just sit and watch when I'm not in there staring at them. So I don't do that with the puffers. That's how I know. I can go back and look and see and go, yeah, maybe I like them both the same. And then no, because if I look at my the content of my phone, I'm obsessed with those pikes.
All right, there they go. They're getting doled out.
Whoop whoop.
Who got them? Chris Swanson, Lisa Matthews, Linda, Michael, and Chevy Fish. All gifted members.
Sick. Love it.
There you go. There's my big Christmas giveaway.
Regina said that her favorite new fish are the Kubatai Raspora. That's a good favorite.
Chevy, you're late, but you've been talking this whole stream, so I'm pretty sure that's why you won.
Yeah.
So a little secret for all you lurkers out there.
Word.
Just say a random word every once in a while.
Ask a question, say something.
Have you kept peppermint pikehead gourami? I haven't. You know about them, but I don't know if you.
So
kept them.
I have not kept them. I have wanted to keep them for a long time.
When
and then
we were in Portland last time, they had peppermint
pikeheads,
and crocodile.
And crocodiles. Crocodiles were the first ones that I wanted to keep, and then when I started going down that rabbit hole the first time some years ago, I found the peppermint pikeheads, but I had never come across them again since. And like you said, we saw them when we were down there. The problem with them is, and I mentioned this in another stream, they're ambush predators that are shy. And so keeping them in any of our tanks would be impossible, because they are terrified. They want to stay together in big groups. They're shy. They get 4 or 5 inches, but then anything that hits that surface of the water, they're going to eat it, and their mouths are huge. So it's I just don't know what to do with them, so, or else I would have had them, because I think they're amazing.
Back to Caitlin's question. Normally, I would have said my Corridoras Bosemani, but they did not do well for me.
Such a shame.
At all. And they're such a beautiful fish. I only have three that survived whatever was ailing them.
They're pretty, though.
Which really bums me out. So I'm not going to say that fish, but I'm still thinking,
That's a hard one. Mine was easy, but that is a hard question.
I love all the Epistos I've gotten this year.
Those Hoinii are pretty dope.
Yeah, there's some really pretty species of Epistos that I got this year that I've never kept before. But I don't think I could pick one.
What else did we get?
I don't know. That's such a tough question.
I'm going through every tank now, thinking, what did we get that... I feel I don't know, man. I can't do that for you. I know, I said, mine was easy, but I can't do that for you.
I mean, I was really excited about the neon red rasboras, but it's just a $5 fish. But still, I was really excited about those.
It doesn't even matter, though, right? The price or how much they cost. It's if you're stoked on it. That's what I was just saying about the pikes. The pikes weren't expensive. I don't think the pikes were expensive, but they're not common, and they're the coolest fish ever.
Man, I just can't. There's not one that comes to mind. I just love them all.
What would be, Fish Hunter, what would be a unique and not common fish to keep in a 5-gallon?
I'm going to go with any baddis that is not a scarlet baddis. So the blue baddis.
Tiger baddis.
Yep. The black tiger Dario. Any baddis. There's a lot of species of baddis besides scarlet baddis.
I have a good recommendation. Betta cocina. They're a wild betta, and they're tiny. and you can keep groups of them. So you could keep in a 5-gallon. I would say you could keep 5 of them in a 5-gallon, like a male and some females in a 5. And they're teeny tiny. They'll stay together. They don't like. You could throw a bunch of plants in there and they'll love it. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I had a 5-gallon full of plants. I had them in a bigger tank and they never came out. That was the thing with them is I had them in a larger tank. I don't think they felt safe. So I put them in this 5-gallon and they did great. And you just need a little sponge filter. Really easy with them. They're really pretty and they're not that hard to find. They're inexpensive too.
Rico Stan says, Merry Christmas, Steenfottians. Hope everyone had a great holiday. We were actually lurking in your stream a little earlier today. But I'm a lurker and I didn't say anything, so.
Creep.
It's a dumb reason why I don't comment, and I don't even want to say it because it's very, like, elitist sounding.
I already know what you're going to say.
And I'm far from an elitist.
I understand, though. I already get it. I get it.
Johnny, in all caps, says, Steenfott, I see a ring on her finger. Who is the lucky person?
I don't know if he's lucky, but
I'd say you are.
He's stuck with me He's stuck with me now. Forever. Forever.
You see, there's one here, too, buddy.
Yeah, he's stuck. We're both stuck. We're all stuck. Caitlin, they're called Crenocycla nodophthalmus. That's the type of pikes that we have. And we have Compressiceps also, but the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, I could do without the Compressiceps. They're
not my favorite.
Very beautiful.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
I love Regani.
But the female is such a jerk.
She's an a-hole. She beats on the male a lot, but that's common. They need fish to help with that, and we probably need to put some more in there. But I'd take Regani again. Regani are like a little bit different than the nodophthalmus, but they're also pretty chill.
Like I hate even like doing the pound whatever Dan is for Dan's Fish for his weekly giveaway. Like I don't even like making that comment.
Yeah, that's.
But this week there was $300 gift card, so I had to come on.
I'm playing around
with that. I can't go with it.
Sorry, everyone. Like
we both entered that one. We were double dipping on that one.
I know. I was like cooking. He's like, enter this. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, it's $100.
I know. I was like, all right, fine. Back to my chicken.
Welcome to the club. Be ready for more broken buckets and empty toilet paper rolls.
Ain't that the way of it?
You know, the toilet paper roll is always empty, and it's so frustrating to chase down toilet paper. And not only is the toilet paper roll always empty, the cupboard where it's stored is always empty. And then I got to walk to the laundry room, leaving like snail trails all the way because I can't.
A sad song.
Meanwhile, I look in the trash and it's overflowing with toilet paper.
I'm like 25 years older since the end of this story. Like, how long are you going to talk for? Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Just get a burner account. That's pretty hardcore.
Duh. Like, what a commitment that would be to be lurking that hard. Like, that's a lot of effort. I can't expend that much effort, I feel like.
Bryce says you guys need to check out, I don't even know what that word is. They're
Where?
truly special fish, but totally...
Oh,
You have chat right there.
Jeez, Louis. I know. I'm still trying to read it up there, though, for some reason. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Odontocercidium. Oh, okay. That's not as hard as I...
It says nobody can resist pounding Dan. Well, we know Susie Q certainly can.
Dang! That was like a really funny moment. I enjoyed that a lot. Really, really liked that.
Chevy Fish says, I missed Dan's stream because my car was dead on the side of the road.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I wasn't home.
That is not the place you want to be. I'm sorry that happened. I hope that was resolved quickly for you.
Bob leaves a snail trail behind. I didn't know what else to say. I just,
I heard that and I was like, are we all just going to pass that over? If everyone else is, I guess I will too. And I'll just
When I heard myself say that, I was like, I hope no one says anything because...
We're all just gonna let him have
weird.
that one, but no, I'm glad.
Weird.
I'm glad that was brought up. Good on you for that. That was funny. Oh boy. Wait, I meant to look up that crazy long fish name. That's
love the Christmas background. Well, thank you.
It's very cozy, isn't it? The dog hasn't moved the whole time. Oh, I think I'm blocking it. Am I?
Yeah, you're blocking the dog.
I'm blocking the dog. There's a dog behind me. Not a real one, but there's a dog.
No, it's
behind
real.
Me. It is a real, yes, it is a real dog. You're right. That's true.
Support Steenfott Aquatics by oh wait, Fish Fam link. Dropping the links. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh boy.
It's a pretty graphic visual. I was trying to block it out. I was leaving it alone. Some things are just best left alone. That's the lesson of the stream.
I have a hard time leaving things alone. I've not been known to do that.
You?
I have this problem where I just don't leave things alone.
Shocked.
It's
Absolutely shocked.
I try really hard, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
Sorry, I didn't know you got married. Congratulations. Not yet.
Yeah, not
I'm
quite
really
yet.
pushing for February 29th.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a lot of support, but think about it. Men, we'd only have to celebrate every 4 years.
I mean, hey, I don't want to deal with it that often. I mean, like, come on. Like, I'm not against it's not that. I did read that it's bad luck, but I don't believe in that. Like, I'm like, nah.
I make my own luck.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about that. That's not my concern. But I don't know. I'm one of those, like, see, I'm very much, I hate pomp and circumstance. I'm not about that life.
I hate pomp, too.
Yeah. See? That's why we're getting married. We hate pomp. That's why. Oh, my goodness. My eyes start to blur at this point completely.
So, anyways.
Poots cats. It's the best. That was such a good one. Like, good one. Oh, multiple Rachels.
Anyone know where to purchase premium daily food?
What is
Why is
that?
that in caps or like quotations? That's, I
Is
guess.
it for discus? It's a discus food?
Premium daily food. I don't.
Is it
a brand?
I think it's a brand, yeah. Midland Aquatic Solutions, Ireland. I'm like, I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Is it beef heart? If that's all it is beef heart. Ugh. I feel like nothing really likes beef heart that much.
Yeah, beef heart is not.
It's so funny.
Not popular. In
I
our
don't really
fish room.
try to push any specific brand of food. I just, like I've said many times, I go with what my fish like and what they do well with. And so bug bites has been a big thing for me. And when I drop in like beef heart in general, it doesn't even matter the brand. They like won't eat it. They like let it drop, leave it, and then I drop bug bites right next to it and they go eat it all. And I'm like, see, this is why. Like, this is why.
How many blueberry tetras for a 20 long? I probably wouldn't do any in a 20 long.
No, they're too big.
They're a
fast.
big bodied tetra.
They're fast. They move quick. And they want flow. And I don't even think you could get enough, like, they don't need a ton of flow, but they need flow and they want to move quickly. And I'd say 40 breeder minimum for them. Minimum. And I'd say 75 would be a beautiful size for them. You could get a nice, like, get like 15 to 20 in a 75. They look so pretty. So pretty. And the bigger the better at that point. But, I mean, you could put them in a 40 and leave them there forever. You just couldn't put a ton of them.
Yeah, we only have, 10?
We have 12, I think, in there. And a random lapis tetra, which is really cool.
It was included.
It doesn't contaminate. But it's a really
Dave with the $20
really
super
hey, buddy,
chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I would like my wedding to cost that much money.
So would I.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That would be ideal. $20 would be
the more money we waste on a wedding, the less fish we can buy.
That's all I think is like, I think that's why we're getting married, because I'm like, I want more fish. I want to do other things. I don't care about people watching me. Like, it's going to happen. So it's fine. It's fine.
The people that spend tens of thousands I mean, if you've done that, that's good for you.
I
but
don't have a.
I would much rather put a down payment on a house than spend like $30,000 on a party or something.
Frankly, I would rather, and I know this, I'd rather buy just stuff I want, or like go somewhere on a cool trip, not like a crazy expensive, but just like do something else. And it's like, it's hard too because I'm from a different state and like I don't live by my family.
Jeff says bug bites are definitely a staple food for me. And Boots and Cat says, I guess if you're that hungry, Jeff.
Hey, you could sustain yourself on bug bites. I feel like there's enough protein in those things. Lots of black soldier fly larvae. Very healthy. Very healthy.
Give Dan $20 and ask to get married in the warehouse. If there was a warehouse to get married in, I would say that one, just
That's
because it's the only warehouse that you can walk in and stay in all day and not get hot.
Well ventilated.
It's not overwhelming. Like, you walk into our fish room, it's 80 degrees, it's humid. After like working in there for 30 minutes, I leave for like 10 minutes and Dan's crazy whatever hundreds of thousands of dollars of filtration.
Excellent.
It's just like you're standing outside on a nice, clear, warm.
It's comfortable.
The air
it's
is clean.
Right.
It's just.
It's not that heavy. You know what I mean? That heavy air you feel when you're in a fish room, and it's like there's so much moisture in the air that you just feel it in your lungs. It's not like that. You can actually function.
Jeff says, when I got married, it was $50 at the courthouse. That's what I'm talking about.
Whoop whoop. I'm not that girl who.
Curtis says ours was $17,000, including honeymoon. Well, at least it's with the trip.
So I remember the girl who did my hair forever back in Sacramento, and she's a good friend of ours, our family, we've known her forever. She got married for $2,500, and her wedding, when she showed me the pictures, I was like so blown away. It was in Reno, okay? This was in Reno, but it was beautiful at the Aquatic Gardens in Reno, and it looked like a $50,000 wedding, and it was $25. Her dress was $300. She looked like $1 million. I'm like, you can do it. It can be done.
Danny Kid with a $10 super chat says, "Run fund for Bob." Just kidding. Congrats.
Run away. See what happens. Like that's fine.
I think you've done your running for the year, so you couldn't even chase after me. But thankfully, she chased after one of my dogs that got away.
I literally said to him when I got back, I was like, I have not run that fast in 20 years.
And I said, well, that's why he's running, because you're running.
Well, he didn't even see me run. When he turned a corner, I was like, all right, I guess I have to run now. Like, I guess we're running. And I even said, this MFer is going to make me run right now. Jeez. But it was all right. Then he sat down like a good boy.
Caitlin says, I respect that. Oh, and thank you, Danny Aquatics, so much for the $10.
Thanks,
we
Katie.
appreciate it so much.
That is very nice of you.
Caitlin says, I respect that. Not that I have anyone I'm planning on marrying currently, but I want a backyard bar.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Let's just have a barbecue.
It just doesn't. Well, I don't even care. I would go get married at a courthouse and then deal with that all later. I don't even care. Like, it's not even about
That's
that.
what I
to
said.
me.
We could have like a party, like a reception or something.
I'm not that girl. I don't like people watching me do things. I don't need that. Like, I don't wear dresses. I don't wear dresses. And when I say I don't wear dresses, I mean I don't wear them. And I won't.
Kenny says we eloped on a beach in Florida. That sounds amazing.
That's legit.
Where was the one to go to Vegas and get hitched by Elvis? If my February 29th idea gets shot down, I definitely want an Elvis wedding.
So
but that's probably going to get shot down.
I thought about Tahoe because you can go to Tahoe for cheap and just go up on Emerald Bay. And, like, Tahoe's easy. And I've gone to Tahoe my whole life. But then that requires traveling. So...
Our wedding was $3,500, but the honeymoon was over $10K. Well, that's the way it should be. Like,
yeah, I feel like that's a much better way to do things. If I was going to spend a significant amount of money, I would want it to be like that.
Yeah, we're gonna go collecting fish somewhere.
Oh, that would be. That's it. I don't even
We're
want to
going
go on a honeymoon.
the Congo, and you'll
We
never
might
see
not
us
ever
again.
come back, but that's okay. But that's all right.
The pterodactyls
We'll be
will get
together.
us.
It's okay.
Be flying around on pterodactyls in the Congo.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a good time.
Pretty sure John and I only spent $50 to get married. Gas station dinner afterwards.
That's legit.
Lisa, that is pretty awesome.
No, see, that's a story where you can be like, this is what I did, and it sounds amazing. That's so much better than, like, I know several people who spent a lot of money, and I know the stress that came afterward of trying to pay that off. Like, they would fight, you know what I mean? Like, there is also that where it's like, hey, we're in debt now for this. Like, this is debt. I don't want debt.
Yeah, you don't want to start out in debt.
No, I don't need all that hoo-ha.
Matt Gray, good to see you, buddy. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Hello. Oh yeah, Heather said our honeymoon was in Montana. That's a beautiful. We had a house there for many years.
I could honeymoon to, like, Dan's Fish's warehouse.
I'm fine with that. Do I get to get fish? If I get to get fish and send them back to myself, then fine. That's the best.
We spent $2,000, a small ceremony and reception at a local state park.
That's great.
Lodge on top of a little mountain. Casual, good times.
That's
yeah.
That's the thing is no regrets on that. You have a good time. Everybody has a good time. I am not trying to be like this, but I don't care about other people when I'm getting married. Like, I don't care. Like, this is not about them. So, yeah, not worried about it. But I like to hear of all these things because it makes me feel better because I thought I was being very, like, I don't want to.
My wife and I just went to Reno. Good times. I mean, Reno was on the discussion
list
too.
Yeah, Reno is the biggest little
just
city.
because my parents love Reno.
Reno is 2 hours from my family, so they could drive. If I wanted them there. Like, if anybody's gonna come, like, then yes.
Congo collecting is a great idea till it isn't.
Exactly. Until we don't come back, and then it's not fun anymore.
How long? Man.
What?
I'm trying to think how long John and Lisa have been together, but it's like I don't even know.
You could probably ask her. I'll just say, how long have you guys been together, Lisa?
They haven't been married very long, but they've been together forever.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I would count just how long they've been together. I mean, that's, yeah. I know there's some people that are very adamant that, like, once you get married, but I'm like, no, if you've been together, then that's...
Just because the government says so.
Yeah,
like,
what does
matter.
that matter? It's very bothersome, like, when people do that. It matters. It definitely matters. So...
We eloped, just the two of us, no regrets. I
Yeah.
mean, that sounds like a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I didn't even want a diamond, just a nice band. Didn't want to mess anything up since my hands are in fish tanks all the time.
That was my big concern was I don't want...
15 years. Man.
That's a long time. That's a long time. Decade and a half.
They can't be together that long. Lisa's only like 29.
All right. She was a child when they got together.
It was illegal.
Had you take it there? Like, he's just got to go there, huh?
John,
Good
jeez.
grief, man.
Yeah. That's why it took so long to get married. Had to wait for it to be legal.
Shut up. So stupid. Oh, no. You lost your diamond at the beach. My mom has significant diamonds, and she had like a big old like 2-carat diamond. We were at my like a good family friend's daughter's first birthday at a park, and all of a sudden my mom looks down and goes, my diamond's gone. And party stopped. Every single person spent the rest of the day searching for her diamond, which they never found. So she insured them after that. But yeah, that was fun. I don't want that to happen. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's lame.
So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Lisa is a child bride. Forced. Forced.
It was an arranged marriage. Legal in which state, though?
Oh, yeah, they are. They are kind of, the Carolinas.
Yeah. Jeez. It's been a while since they allowed that type of hoo-ha, I think.
Is that why you have to move from VA to North Carolina?
Oh, a carrot's big. That's a big enough one to lose where you're not happy. I'm sorry.
Mine was $100. Like, if it gets lost, I can buy the exact same
Mine was
one.
not $100.
No.
It was not. So I'm a little more, I take it off now when I escape. Like, let's put it like that.
Michael says, my wife and I have been married for 25 years. Did it in a courthouse.
There you go. Boom. No pomp and circumstance. Just the way I like it.
Fish Hunter says, congrats, you two. Been married 25 years. I've lost my ring long ago. I now wear my wife's grandfather's wedding ring.
That's cool.
Oh.
I like that.
See, that comes with a story. That's
yeah, I
even
really
better.
like that. That's very cool. That's almost cooler, just to have that.
Good afternoon and Merry Christmas to you too, the Fish Room.
Merry Christmas.
Extraordinary jelly beans.
Extraordinary jelly beans. It never gets less funny.
Never stop quoting The Office around here.
No, because why would you ever? It would be weird. It's getting great. It's getting a little odd.
We pretty much only communicate with Office and Seinfeld quotes. Every once in a while, a friend's one, but
You pepper in some other things every now and then.
like some Goldberg.
Goldberg's is such a
I
good
call her
show.
Little Yum Yum. I'm Big Tasty.
I don't know how I've ended up with the nicknames that I've gotten.
Little
from
Yum Yum.
him. I just don't even understand.
I want to know
it.
who in chat. We're gonna go way off topic here, but who cares? Because I've never even heard of the show The Goldbergs until she got me to watch it, and now I think it's like one of the greatest shows ever.
It's been on for 10 years.
It was on for 10 years. I
He's
knew
like,
nothing
how long
about
has this
it.
been on? And I was like, 10 years. Since 2014.
It's so refreshing to have a true family show that teaches. I always look for the lessons in everything.
Yeah.
Movies, TV shows, life experiences, good or bad. Always look for the lessons, and so it's nice to see that in a show, which you don't get anymore.
This is why I love Degrassi so much, because Degrassi was such a message,
Schnookums.
Schmoopy, you're Schmoopy.
Little Yum Yum and Big Tasty.
Yeah, that's us. or Barry and Adam.
I've used that one too, Eric Wyrock.
Yes, that is one that
I
has
have used
been
that one.
used, and that's fine by me because I love that movie. So
Goldberg's is hilarious. I don't watch TV, but I do remember that one.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one.
I don't know how I didn't know about it ever.
Personal videos that he shows, the clips at the end are so amazing because you think we've talked about this before, how lucky is he to have all of he has his whole life on video camera. We had a video camera a lot earlier than a lot of people, and my dad has a lot of videos of us growing up, and it's really cool. I mean, it's very cool to have that. So something to be said about that.
This week on A Very Special Blossom. Is the Goldberg still on air? No, they fired the dad because he's a douche.
Yeah, they fired him.
And then that was pretty much the last season. And the grandpa died.
Yes, once you lose main characters, it jumps the shark for me, and I'm like, I'm done. It's over. I remember when Fonzie literally jumped the shark, and that so sums up how I feel about so much.
I remember the Simpsons episode of jumping the shark.
That was another good one.
I was like, what the heck are they talking about?
I watched Happy Days, so I knew. I was aware.
I didn't. I had to go to YouTube and watch Fonzie jumping the shark, and I was like,
it was ridiculous.
This is the dumbest thing I've seen
this week.
It was
so bad. It was so bad. So bad. Oh, yeah. Dog tags from World War I. That's pretty dope. I'm obsessed with World War I and World War II. Like, I used to watch all kinds of documentaries and read all sorts of literature on that. I'm very interested in that. So,
Hanging with Mr. Cooper was my favorite show.
I liked Hang with Mr. Cooper. Gonna break it down. Cooper.
What about when they replace main characters? I think it's doable.
It depends. It depends, I should say.
Because, like, the Fresh Prince, I like the second mom way better than the first mom.
Becky on Roseanne.
I like,
Second Becky.
The second Becky is way better.
Yep. See, it can be done. Yes, it can be done. But I don't think it can be done well often. I think it's pretty hard to do that.
But clearly you can't replace Roseanne because the new one is...
No.
Ooh, I almost swore.
Yeah, I know.
That was a close one.
That was close. It wasn't even... I love it. It's never me. Like, I don't do it. You do it. It's funny. I love that someone else knows Hanging with Mr. Cooper, because even though it was on TGIF, I feel like it didn't get as much love as, like, Step by Step and Full House.
Am I the only one not seeing Matt's comments? Like, I saw his very first one, and I haven't seen one since.
Matt Gray?
Oh, we're talking about the other Matt.
Yeah. I don't think we're talking about Matt
There's
Gray.
3 Matts.
There's
gets
3?
confusing. There's
Fish
3.
Tank Barn? Matt?
No, he's Mike.
Oh, Mike. Sorry, Mike. Who's Matt? I have to get this straight. I'm new, guys. Give me a break.
There's Matt Gray. There's Matt with
Matt
numbers after his names. And then there's Liquid Zoo.
Okay, Liquid Zoo. That's what I was. Okay.
Zen Ginger says, I like the Connors. Yeah, I like the very first season of the Connors.
Yeah. How can it be without her? It was so. I watched Roseanne religiously growing up. Like, it was big in my household. And so for me, it wasn't. I didn't watch after that.
The Simpsons are 100% when predicting coming things ahead of time. Yeah, I mean, they're not 100%.
They're enough %.
But I think also when you do a billion shows, you're going to get some things right just on accident. But they have a freakishly accurate prediction rate.
Yeah, that's true. The
second Hot Lips on MASH. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. I didn't even know they had a second Chrissy on Three's Company. What is that?
I didn't know that either.
Because I'm sorry, like Suzanne Summers, she was it. I can't believe she died.
I want to rename this stream We Don't Talk About Fish at All.
Ever. This is not a fish channel. Talk about anything but fish, please.
This is what happens when we don't have a topic.
Oh my God, soap operas are the worst figuring out. My mother used to watch General Hospital, and for some reason, not that long ago, I saw an episode or saw part of it, and I was like, it's the same people. And they're 75 years old. Like Susan Lucci.
I'm trying to remember which one my mom watched.
Days of Our Lives.
No.
As the World Turns.
No.
General Hospital.
No.
Passions.
No.
What else was there? No, I already said that.
Maybe I don't. Maybe
sands through the hourglass. So are the times of our lives. It was all
Parks and Rec
ridiculous.
for the win. Yeah, but that's just a copy of The Office, and that's why I don't like that other cop show.
Which one?
With Adam Sandberg.
Oh, because it was just like Reno 911, but dumber?
No, that's a copy of Parks and Rec. Like, they have, legit characters are just copied.
I've never even watched that show one time.
So that's a copy of Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is a copy of The Office. Like, how many? I mean, it's just...
But Reno 911, by the way, love that show.
That's a good show.
That's a fantastic show. Dangle is, one of my favorite characters of all time.
Dangle.
New Boot Goofin'. I'm just New Boot Goofin'. That's hilarious. I dare you to tell me anything funnier than that. That's hilarious.
Oh, it's gonna bug me. It must have been General Hospital, but I feel like it's not.
No, everybody watched General Hospital. Everyone did. Everyone's mom watched General Hospital. Yeah, see? It's still on. It's still going. Still going.
I need to watch Three's Company. I remember watching it as a kid on Nick at Night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you. My mother used to watch Young and the Restless.
Oh, that was, I knew I was forgetting one. Young and the Restless, that was one. Yes. Yes.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
that's
that was it. I just never, it wasn't my thing.
I think
Nah.
No.
What?
Jerry from Parks and Rec. There's a Jerry character on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
Like the character that everyone hates. And I think there's a Donna, too.
Oh, I've
It's
never seen
like
it
a
before.
carbon copy, I swear.
I know that girl named Chelsea is in that show because I'm always, when there's a famous Chelsea, I'm always like hyper aware of
I
it.
couldn't stand soap operas. Yeah, I never got it.
No, they're terrible. Well, I watched Degrassi, but that's not like a real soap opera.
What about 90210?
Dude,
I know you watched that. Melrose Place. Those are soap operas.
I did not watch Melrose Place, but yes, I watched 90210. Like forever. My dad hated it because I was really little when I started watching it with my mom because my mom was like younger, and so my dad was like, "Don't let her watch this." My mom's like, "We don't do the 90210 thing. Like it stays. We're not messing with that." So I watched it.
Had
the
a buddy
entire time.
dress up as Dangle for Halloween and spent $100 on boots because he wanted good ones.
I love New Boot Goofin'. It's the best. So good. There's so many people, famous people on that show. It's like Seinfeld, but a little later, obviously, where so many famous people made it through that show, and you watch episodes, and you're like, hey, there's so-and-so.
Guiding Light was my mom's show.
I've heard of Guiding Light. Oh, you know who was on Reno 911? Oscar from The Office. He was, what's his name? Oh, it's going to bug me. Hold on.
No, I'm already looking up something. You got to run the show.
No.
I was before you.
Well, that's fair, I suppose. Well, I can't read anything even close to me. Dude, yeah, that's a good costume though. Dangle, that's excellent. I liked Clemmy. Big fan of Clemmy.
All My Children is what my mom watched.
My mom watched that one too. Yep,
All
she
My
watched that one as well.
There's
Not
also
as
One Life to Live.
There is one life to live. That is that is true.
Dallas.
Okay, but Dallas hasn't been on for like 30 years.
The Bold and the Beautiful.
I forgot about that. We're getting really deep into it now. I think we should stop. while we're still
Sunset
ahead.
Beach.
I don't even know what that is.
Passions. Another World.
Passions, I already said.
I thought so. Yeah. As the World Turns.
Johnny said Brooklyn Nine-Nine is based
Falcon
on his
Crest.
neighborhood.
I don't know what that is.
Falcon Crest. Yeah,
That's
I've heard
a
of.
sweet name.
Yeah,
though.
Falcon Crest I've heard of.
Falcon.
Yes, Degrassi with wheelchair Drake. His name was Jimmy Brooks.
Brooks.
I remember when he got shot. It was terrible. I was so sad. Yeah, no, he was like rapping on that show too. That's why when he like came out with the mixtape, I was like, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Like, still to this day, it's hard for me to believe that Drake is Drake.
Okay, so I got to cut back to football here for a second.
Oh, I love
and I
Bob's
hate football,
Burgers.
but earlier when we were saying how the 49ers are the best and we had our listener say Baltimore, they're actually playing right now. Baltimore and San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. I knew that.
So I guess we'll find out who the best is.
What's the score?
5-3, San Francisco. That means they got a safety.
I already know. Yeah, I already know. I already be knowing who's winning. You don't need to tell me. It's fine.
Bob's Burgers is pretty great. I didn't start watching that till you made me watch it.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is one of my favorite adult cartoons. I've watched it since it started, and I am
Ooh, someone
obsessed
got in
with
trouble. I gotta see what they said.
It. Ooh, did they?
Bone
What?
in front of everyone.
What?
In front of everyone, bone.
Oh.
This isn't OnlyFans, my friend.
No, it's not. Not the last
That's
time I
definitely
checked.
gonna get you banned.
Yeah. That's no good.
Haven't the Eagles lost like 4 games? The Eagles just lost to the Seahawks.
Yeah, they did. And
So you're not even in the
Yeah, I don't wanna
you're not
hear
even in the
about it.
conversation.
Oh, I saw the funniest meme about it was a San Francisco meme about like the Eagles, and it was like I
Mr.
can't
Rogers has a
remember.
fish tank. I wonder what kind of fishes he had. Would you be my neighbor?
Would you be my neighbor?
Do you know the story of him feeding the fish?
Yes, didn't I tell you that?
No, I've known that since I watched Mr.
Shut
Rogers.
up. Yeah, it's a wonderful story though. for the little girl.
You can tell it if you want. I'm sure they all know.
There was a little girl who watched Mr. Rogers and she was blind. And she wrote in and told him that she was concerned because she could not see, she could hear him say he was, or she didn't know he was feeding the fish. And so she wanted to hear it. And he would narrate it every day and say, I'm feeding the fish. And he would tell her that he was doing it so that she knew that it was happening. And she knew they were getting
We're
fed.
gonna go feed our fish friends today.
Everything about that show makes me warm and fuzzy. Like I just.
What did I say about yeppers?
Yeah.
It is the worst.
It is the worst. That's really funny though.
I have the football game on in our hotel room while you're streaming.
Yeah, I knew it was on, but I.
Mr. Rogers had live bearers. There you go. Probably guppies.
Flippin'
At least it wasn't goldfish. Anything but goldfish. Like, we've killed enough goldfish in the
that's
world. We don't need
true.
to advertise them anymore.
My daycare lady who lived 2 houses down from us growing up and still lives by my mom, she had a goldfish tank that was the most successful goldfish tank I've ever seen, and they lived forever and were happy and healthy. And she was magic though. I don't even know. She does magical things.
Caitlin says, I just realized I moved up to mod status. Now I feel obligated.
Oh,
That's the 6-month
funny.
member perk.
yes.
I'm trying to get everyone who's over
Up
6
the
months.
ante.
Yep.
Everybody becomes a mod.
It does not mean you have to do anything, though. You're
Yeah.
not required to.
Don't feel bad if you miss somebody talking about something in a propes.
Yeah. We're
it'll
both
happen.
here and we can do it, so.
Yeah, it's all good. Fantastic background.
My
I like
wife
to hear it.
just watched Mr. Rogers' documentary and said she saw rainbow
Oh,
fish.
what?
Now I gotta look
All
it
right,
up.
I'm like, I can't. I have to. I can't type when I'm sitting like this, but that's okay. I don't even know what I just wrote. Won't you be my neighbor?
Something is Merry Christmas in Icelandic with greetings from Iceland. I'm not even gonna
Sweet.
try to pronounce that, but thank you so much. Merry Christmas to
That's
you
awesome.
too.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to Iceland.
That's sweet. Wait, okay.
Lamar got tripped by a ref in the end zone. Pfft. Was he wearing clown shoes? How do you trip on a referee? Probably blame the ref too. Sabotage. The ref's in on it.
Saboteur.
Saboteur.
Uh,
Curtis says, I've been a mod for a few years and I didn't do jack. Yeah, you don't have to do jack to be a mod. Jack does
honest,
not
though.
require it. You
He's
know,
honest.
don't feel like you have to do jack.
Jesus. I'm gonna delete your comments. Be quiet.
You can't delete my live comments.
Okay. Where's my
Danny has
modhood? I don't know, man.
Is this how we reframe our free wrench? It absolutely is.
That is
Like,
a good idea. That is.
you have to
that is-
comment so I
yeah.
can see how long you've been.
Truth. We do need to know that. Look at that. Asking you shall receive.
And thank you for 23 months, Steven.
Fa la 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 la.
I'm way behind on your membership.
Oh, Mr. Rogers, that was such a. Did anybody watch Eureka's Castle?
Nope.
He...
I already know it's no.
No, that's not true. It's on the Disney Channel. Eureka's
I've never
Castle.
heard of it, so
Eureka's
I never had
Castle.
Disney Channel, so I
good.
wouldn't know.
That was my thing. Is a lot of my friends didn't have the Disney Channel, and so like they couldn't watch Gummy Bears, and they couldn't watch Eureka's Castle, and like what else is in it? Alice in Wonderland, the real version where she walks through the mirror.
Benjamin says, well, what does Jack look like?
Can I get a picture first, or like?
His last name is Mehoff. What?
I can't. I just can't. Why even bother? Why even bother? Yes, Stephen. Eureka's Castle.
Did you ever look up Mr. Rogers' Fish?
Yeah, I was trying to, but it took me to the Rainbow Fish book, which we had growing up, and that was not helpful.
Oh,
so I'm
no,
trying.
that's
I think I have to watch a video.
I hate that stupid
Oh.
book so much.
The Rainbow Fish.
Yep.
My
Because every
sister
time I
had it.
search for a rainbow fish, that
That's
stupid
what
book
happens.
comes up.
Yeah, my sister had that book. Wait, I just don't.
I
want
watched
to-
Eureka's Castle, but not Fraggle Rock.
Oh, Fraggle Rock. Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. I loved Fraggle Rock. Loved Fraggle Rock.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
It's not gonna happen. All right.
I love that movie. Or that's Fletch. Never mind.
This is a Mean Girls quote.
Oh.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. I don't think my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, would be too pleased to hear that. So, yeah. Eureka's Castle, yeah, that was like late 80s, early 90s, I think. I was really little.
Xanaduty says 36 months is worth something at least. You're modded now, buddy. You're modded.
You're modded up, bro. Yeah, 36 months is worth something.
I don't auto mod people because some people just don't want to be mods, so you do have to chime in and say something.
Eureka's Castle was cool because it reminded me of, like, it was similar to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, where there was different, like, areas of the castle that had different creatures that lived in it, and you'd visit their little, like, worlds. It was really cool. Very cool. There were bats and fish. There were singing fish. Loved that.
I'm just going to change the thumbnail to the stream of Not a Fish Channel.
Not a fish. Eureka's Castle. Yeah, I call every long shaggy dog Fraggle. Yeah, that dog on Fraggle Rock was a very specific looking dog, and I've seen dogs. I'm like, oh, you look like that dog. Super cute.
Is that like the only kid that couldn't afford the Disney Channel? Like everyone.
None
knows
of
what
my
these shows
friends
are.
had it. I was one of the only kids with cable. I
we
did
didn't
not
even have cable, let alone Disney.
I did not. We had like HBO and stuff. Like we had like serious cable too. People came over and they were blown away. They're like, "You have real cable?" I'm like, "Well,
that's when HBO was like $20 a month.
It was expensive. We didn't like to talk to each other in my household. I feel like we had TVs everywhere, so we had good TVs, good cable. I remember for Christmas one year, my sister and I getting like, it was a big deal because we got the like TVs with the built-in VCRs, and then the week after Christmas they came and installed cable in each of our rooms. It was like a huge thing. It was like 1997 too. It was.
I remember when you had to have cable boxes for every TV.
They had to like come in and get all up in our business and like go. It was a whole thing, but I was so excited because I never had to leave my room again. Be in there forever. Hey,
Xanadudu with a $20 super chat. Mod, happy holidays and much love to you all. Thank you so much. It's good to see you on a stream again.
That's exciting. Thanks,
Normally
buddy.
he has to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I know.
On Mondays,
I remember.
So it's good.
That.
It's good. Maybe we'll see you next Monday too, since it's the holiday as well. We will definitely be streaming as normal next week, so the member stream will be back.
We don't have any big going out plans or anything, so.
I'll be asleep long before.
I'm sure
well, I guess
you
that would
will.
be the 31st, but yes, I'll be asleep long before New Year's.
I believe that. That will be a thing, yes.
The stream is reminiscent of older member streams when they were about anything but fish. I
remember
that's
those.
Current streams too. Like our member streams are rarely about fish.
Yeah, that's.
We talk about
true.
all kinds of crap, but rarely is it fish related.
Yeah.
The Mr. Rogers show that I saw the rainbow fish in his fish tank is currently on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
If you like Mr. Rogers, this show will really warm your heart. I really enjoyed it. Merry Christmas, kids. I love Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, he was amazing.
He's such a nice, just human being.
It's just one of those people. Oh, what about Speedy Delivery? Do we remember the mailman? Speedy Delivery. I loved that. I thought that was so cool when they go visit different like places and learn things like factories, how to make things. I always loved that too. I thought Fraggles were lower class Muppets. They kind of were. I mean, it was Jim Henson, so. The Muppet Show is amazing. I love the Muppet Show. I love all the Muppet movies.
What did you think about the street?
What? What street?
You didn't watch the old Office episodes. Never mind.
Wait, the old
Sesame
ones?
Street.
Oh,
That's a quote from The Office.
That's right. I didn't watch the newer ones. I watched the old ones. I don't like the newer.
Yes, I said that backwards.
Yeah, but I knew what you were saying.
They'll grow on you, trust me.
I don't hate them. I just don't. They're not like, I don't know. It's not the same. The Muppet Show was great. I liked the Great Muppet Caper, that movie. Oh my goodness, I was obsessed with it. I loved it. I memorized every line, and when I was little, I used to perform it in supermarkets. My mom had to like pull me away because I'd just start quoting Muppet movie lines. It was.
See, you were over there watching Disney and HBO, and I was stuck with Supermarket Sweeps. She doesn't know what Supermarket Sweeps is.
I don't know what that is.
Like,
I was too busy watching cable. Like, I didn't know.
It was definitely not on cable. Although,
I mean,
afterwards, it was on the Game Show Network. So
you're also talking to a kid that at 8 years old asked her father to
cars already?
rent her. No, I would ask my dad to rent me like Clear and Present Danger. He'd ask me, like, I'm like 8, and he's like, what do you want from the movie store? And I'm like, whatever Harrison Ford's in. He'd just be like, yeah, Patriot Games. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's what I watch.
Air Force One.
Ugh, who watches that? God, why would you
Harrison
ever
Ford.
say bleh, bleh, and Ann Bennett? Or Annette Bennett. Who's that other person in it?
I have a question. If y'all could pick any fictional character you had to spend 24/7 with, work, live, play, like a personal sidekick, who would it be?
Cosmo Kramer.
Hmm.
He has magical things happen to him. I just want to be around that. I had a friend like that who was just crazy stuff happened when she was around. And it was amazing. And I feel like that's Kramer, and that's what I would want. Entertainment. I always have answers for these kind of things really quickly. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I question myself. Michael McDonald playing his background music for this game. I love my stepdad is obsessed with Michael McDonald. So
Is there like
Annette
something
Bening.
playing in the background here?
I don't know, but that's
Not
Randy
according
is
to my
obsessed with
software.
Michael McDonald. Yeah, Annette Bening. That's. Yep. Regarding Henry, I rented that when I was like 10.
I mean, I feel like Richie Rich or someone with a lot of money is who I want to spend my time with.
A wealthy individual.
No, a wealthy kid that's stupid enough to blow money on stupid stuff.
Okay. And that's his answer. I would hang out with
No.
Kramer.
I don't want to hang out with that kid 24/7. I'm just saying something like that. I'm trying to think of an older version of Richie Rich.
That's so funny. Leslie's what? Her husband's ex-mother-in-law dated Mr. Rogers? What? That's wild. That is wild. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Hello and Merry
Nice guy.
Christmas to you too, Chris.
Word.
John McCain from. I don't want to be in that situation every year. Like that would get old fast. Fighting terrorists every Christmas.
Yeah, I'm good. Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, he's rich, but he's a penny pincher. He doesn't want anybody touching any of his money ever. Remember? He swims in his money.
Dude? No, I feel like that'd get pretty boring.
The dude abides. He'd just be drunk all the time. Or bowling.
I mean, Bob Saget would be funny,
Ooh,
but
R.I.P.
he's a corpse,
Too
so.
soon.
I guess it's fictional. They don't have to be alive.
That's true. He could be Danny Tanner.
Yeah, so he wouldn't be Bob Saget.
Yeah.
He'd be Danny Tanner, and that would be awful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
6 Degrees of Mr. Rogers.
I just
don't
feel
know,
like it'd have to be somebody who'd never be boring, and that's why I say Kramer, because it would
that's
never
why
be boring.
I'm kind of leaning like, Tim Taylor maybe. I
Ooh,
don't
that'd
know.
be a good one, but stuff always
It would
burns and
never
blows
be
up. or
boring.
Al Borland.
You can have Al. I'll take Tim.
Okay. Done.
I don't like anyone enough to have them 24/7.
Ooh, I like that answer. I agree.
Too late. You already said Al Borland.
Jeez. No,
And
I
I've met Al Borland. What up?
Whatever. Whatever.
David from Schitt's Creek. Really?
Deadpool.
David?
Deadpool would probably be
I mean, he's a
entertaining.
nice guy, but
Who else? There's other,
man, he's so needy.
who am I forgetting?
He's a drama queen.
Larry David.
Larry David would
Larry
be fun,
David would be
but
legit.
24/7 Larry
Yeah.
David. Larry David's dead now.
No, he's not.
The show is dead.
Oh. Dave Chappelle.
And he said Dave Chappelle would be a good one.
I could do Dave Chappelle. That would be fun. He's a smart guy and he's funny.
Larry David said Larry David is dying with Larry David at the end of the show. He's like, I'm tired of playing this character.
No, I get it.
He's like, everyone thinks that's how I am in real life.
I thought you meant he was dead, and I'm like, no, he's not. But yeah,
Hanging with the kid. I thought you were gonna say hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cooper gonna be
Hanging with the kids from Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
Y'all can have Tim and Al. I'll take Heidi.
Heidi ho. Al is like the cool. You know who I really like? But it's not a character. It's Bruce Campbell, who obviously plays a character in like Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. But I love
Chris
Bruce
Farley.
Campbell.
Too much drugs. He'd be
Yeah.
too much cocaine.
A lot of cocaine. But yeah, I want to meet Bruce Campbell.
Benjamin, I can't tell if that's judgmental or not.
That's always fun.
I choose the Rock. Well, that's what you get stuck with, a rock. He's about as worthless as a rock.
I do not
That
like.
dude is
I liked
useless.
him when he was WWF and still did the People's Eyebrow, and then after that, it was all downhill. So that's
Yeah, he's
how
a
I feel
big
about
turd
that.
bucket now.
That's how I feel about that. Yeah, he's just a.
I want to hang with Shaq. See, now that's a good point.
Shaq's
See,
entertaining. he would be kind of
the
funny.
reason that would be a good choice is actually something that everyone should take into consideration. That dude probably has years worth of stories to tell.
And he's funny. Like, it took me
So,
many years to be okay with Shaq.
You would always
so-
be entertained.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what I would want. If I have to be around somebody, I want entertainment. That's what I need.
Mitchell, I've never seen that movie, Real Men, with Jim Belushi. The new and last season of Curb Your Enthusiasm comes out in February.
That just reminded me of a of a scene from Arrested Development. I love Arrested Development. That's the old Arrested Development.
I click on the stream and the first thing I hear is too much Coke.
Oh.
We're pretty off base.
Yeah, we've gotten
we're really far out there. I think we're gonna call it. It's been an hour and a half, I believe, because we started a half hour or 15 minutes early, and now we're gone 15 minutes late. So I want to thank everyone for coming out and hanging out with us on this very special day, Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Hope you all had a fantastic day. Hope you all have a fantastic week. We will be back here. Oh, I said November 1st. January 1st is how we go. We don't go the other way. Shaq could probably get me a nice printer too. He has to deal with Epson and those printers.
Of course he does.
So tiny.
I love that comment. Yeah, man, printers. Who wants to pay for that? Really? It's
way off. Yeah, we are way off the reservation here.
That's okay.
Way off.
That's okay. That's okay, Greg.
All right. Any final words from you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Nah, I got nothing.
Who else would I be talking to?
Who knows? Who
Wait,
knows?
okay. I'm gonna thank Curtis. I'm gonna thank Liquid Zoo, Regina Phalanges. Window Liquor number 5. I totally missed your comment. Merry Christmas, Bob and Chelsea, and hopefully many more.
Thank you.
Window Liquor number 5. If you're still here, I'm so sorry I missed that.
Yeah, I did not see that either.
Fish Tank Barn, thank you so much.
Good grief.
Dave Danikin and Xana Doodoo. A special thanks to you
guys.
too. That rhymes.
Good job.
And that's gonna be it.
I'm gonna go fry some chicken.
Oh yeah, fried chicken.
Deuces.
That's very important.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna take me a while.
Very important. We're gonna do the intro as the outro as well.
Perfect.
We're ending soon. We're not starting soon.
We've done a full 360 here.
There you go. All right, I love you all. I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
All right, I gotta this comment. You mentioned fish, and they are shutting it down. We both got a pretty good laugh out of that.
Yeah. True that.
All right, we'll see you next week.
That was amazing.
Fokker out. Good one, nurse.